I was in medical school from 1996 to 2000. When I was in my third year OB rotation, back then, all the patients delivered in the OR. Vaginal delivery, C-sections, they all delivered in the OR. And I remember going back for a delivery, Black patient. This was her fourth or fifth delivery. Delivered seamlessly, not an issue. And I remember it was me, the faculty, and a resident. Don't remember what year the resident was, doesn't really matter. But after the patient delivered, the faculty looked at the resident and said, "Have you repaired a 4th degree laceration yet?" And the resident said no. So, hold on. So, the faculty got a pair of scissors. Okay, the faculty got a pair of scissors and he put one blade in the vagina and one blade in the rectum, and he cut a 4th degree in a patient who had already delivered. Now,
and unfortunately, something similar happened to me, but it was handled very differently. I was actually in residency at this time. It was 2014. And I was a junior resident and a faculty member at one of our outside hospitals. Wasn't one of our main hospitals because you guys know where I went to residency, so it wasn't one of the 2 hospitals. And one of the faculty members actually asked me if I have ever had repaired a 3rd or 4th degree laceration. And I said, absolutely not. So what that means is that you have a larger tear. The tear goes into the muscle between the vagina and the anus, or all the way through. So there's like 2 holes became 1. And so I said, no, I had never done that. And he brought out his scissors, and I had a senior resident who was a Black resident who was there, my chief resident. And shout out to her. She knows who she is. And she literally held his hand and she said, "You will not do that. You will not cut that." And so that is how that patient was not cut, right? So apparently, obviously, that didn't happen. But you guys, you have no idea how important it is to have Black medical students, residents, doctors advocating for you, because her outcome was different. My outcome, it never happened, okay? I learned on beef, okay? I learned on beef tongue. I didn't learn on a human being because my resident was bold enough. She didn't care what happened. She held his hand. That's what happened.